All right, so here is my 2019 Volkswagen Jetta GLI 35th anniversary. It's DSG. It's got a Stage 1 ECU TCU from EQT. It's amazing. It's on 93, so just regular fuel basically. And yeah, let's go for a ride. So as you can see, the 35th An does have the S interior, which is kind of one of the only downsides about this car. But I got the DCC, which is a dynamic chassis control. It actually helps the car handle a lot better, and that's because the DCC works with the LSD and the car feels amazing. So I'm also on APR springs, so my car is a little bit lower. I have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, and I have an AWE track exhaust, so it's non-resonated, no mufflers, and EQT software actually has a burble tune, so I'll go ahead and let you hear that. Right now it's 88 degrees, so they're actually not super loud, but when it's colder out, it's crazy. It pops really hard. It's honestly amazing. So let's just go ahead and take a ride. So the car does pull very nice. I'm just in a parking lot right now, but I know a lot of people have been thinking about tuning their car, and I got a lot of messages on, oh, what tune do you have? Do you like it? And I just wanted to see, well, not see, but I wanted to just make a video so everyone kind of has an idea of what it's like. So my experience with this car though so far has been really good. Stock was fine, but tuned, this is just at a totally different level. You'll see in a sec. I can open it up. Right now I'm just in the automatic mode. I did take off the traction, put it into sport. On that, I'm just gonna make a left here, and the reason why I got this, the 35th anniversary, is really because of the dynamic chassis. So the best thing about that is you can change the suspension, and you can hear all the rocks hitting my car because I have the Michelin pilots, and they're really sticky, and it's 88 degrees, so they're sticking. But the reason why I got this car specifically and not the Autobahn, even though I wanted the Autobahn for all the nice goodies it had, is DCC. So you can see if I change right here, anytime I change the mode, it actually changes the dampers. So now I'm in comfort mode. That makes the car feel a lot more soft sprung. It leans a lot more. and you don't bother anyone that's in the car. So even though I'm lowered, no, I had a 15 GTI with lowering springs, and it really kind of suffered in ride quality because it just had standard suspension and it just didn't like the drop as much as this car does with the DCC. So I wanted something with more dual personality. I didn't want to always be in like the sports setting like I'm in now. Oh look, and there's the tunnel. Let's see. Yeah, pretty loud. I'll just do a little pull. Oh yeah. This car is a lot faster than people would think. EQT software is amazing on this car. I can't say enough good things about it. I've had a couple different tuners before, not on this car specifically, but in general, and I'm extremely happy with this tune. It's super smooth, as you can see, like every shift, butter. I even have the Dogbone mount on this car, and still. But like, just an example, like if I let the car shift up a little bit and I just floor it, it'll downshift and it's gonna go, which is really sick. A lot of other tunes, even before I got the EQT tune, I had Cobb's DSG software. It would be super laggy. It honestly just outright sucked. And this car now with EQT, it's like a whole different beast. And that kind of brings me to another thing that I was going to mention, is that I love the GLI, but coming from a Golf, the GTI specifically, that car felt a lot more enthusiast bred than this car. So this car, Volkswagen even said to themselves that this car is for someone who wants the best Jetta. Kind of annoying that they treated it that way, because from the factory it's a little soft. It has not as wide of a wheel as the GTI, and even the transmission tuning is so different. It's actually really annoying. I hate that they did that to the GLI. I'm glad we finally got MQB on the GLI, but Volkswagen should really step it up a little bit. The stock version of this car without the DCC is even worse, but with the DCC it was pretty acceptable and most people still love it. When we had them, I sold them all the time. Now we don't have any GLI, but I would definitely say that they should give it the same GTI treatment, where when you get into the GTI you can already tell the car is just a special car, whereas with this car, not that you don't know it's special, it's that if you drive a GTI, you're gonna feel like you're missing something. At least in the driving experience. When it comes to tech, no. Because this car comes with a lot more tech than the GTI, but that's stock. Now with everything I have on this car, it's pretty phenomenal, honestly. It handles amazing. It sounds pretty good. It's very responsive, good on gas. A lot of space. I do miss having a hatchback though, because with a hatch you can put a lot more stuff with height rather than just length, but you know, sacrifices for a sedan. But yeah, I don't really have many complaints about this car besides this specific one, the 35th anniversary, not having leather and all the goodies, but that's resolved now. If you get the Autobahn in the current year, 21, you actually get the dynamic chassis and the leather, heated and cooled seats, everything. You get everything, which is how this car is spec'd in Canada, but unfortunately for America, we got this one. So the DCC was the most important thing for me, so I just went with it. Overall though, I would say definitely 1000% tune this car. It's really how it should come from the factory. I know a lot of people say that about a car when it's tuned, but even more so with this one, like with my comparison about this versus the GTI, yeah, it just needs something from the factory. But yeah, you can see some other things I did to the car on the interior. At least I do have these eBay shifters, literally 20 bucks from eBay. It's super easy to change. It's just a pin on the inside of this. You gotta just like take it out with like a pry or something, just pull it out really quick, and then you could replace it with these, and they're really nice. You can hear it. Sounds like metal. It feels like metal. I don't know exactly if it is or not, but definitely feels like metal. And they're really solid. They don't vibrate or make any noise or anything like that. They're really solid. End of school speed zone. Okay. Another thing I did is kind of down here. I don't know if you could see it, but I could show you. So I actually have the Cobb access port, and I have it routed down here. Usually I have a magnet here, which I still have, but it is in my center console because if you know anything about these groups, they all make fun of people who keep the access port on their dash and stuff, and there's always someone who's new usually, where do you keep your access port? And everyone just posts the meme of in the glove, but I put it in the center. I'm gonna try to get a launch in a sec. I'll just throw it into the traction off, and I'm gonna go to a spot I know I could definitely do a nice pull. I don't really launch control this car. I don't usually do it, and this is how accidents happen, guys. See that? Some guy trying to make U-turn. This Cadillac, I guess, just didn't care that I was coming. But yeah, I don't usually use launch control. Kind of usually just cuts power, and it's just not that efficient. But I like to use manual mode most of the time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I also have an intake, you can hear that. I have the integrated engineering airbox, which I'll definitely show you guys at the end. But let's get a launch in. There's a spot over here. I know I can definitely get a nice launch off. Also, I put a camera in this car, so I have it in the front and in the rear, because like you saw before, people make silly mistakes, and if there ever were to have something like that happen, at least it'll be on camera. I don't trust anyone at all, and neither should you. So definitely, if you can, get a dash cam. Any dash cam, doesn't matter. 1000% recommended. I feel a lot safer while driving. see, and everything else though, I didn't really do anything to the interior besides that stuff. But let's see. Looks like we're stuck at a... Oh, this guy's gonna just take it. Yeah, that's nice. Well, yeah. Other reasons why I picked the 35th anniversary is also at face value, the car had the 35th anniversary wheels, which are a gray with a red outline. They're really nice. Comes with the black mirror caps and the black roof and a black spoiler, which I replaced. I actually put the critical aero design on the rear instead, and I always get compliments on it. It's really cool. It makes the car look aggressive, which it didn't before. And Granny, let's just get out of the way. Behind me, let's see. As you can see, the car just kind of doesn't want. Once it grips, it's good, but not really a flat surface, but it is kind of busy in traffic. Not the best time of day to shoot a video, but yeah. At least you guys got to kind of see. It's not a slow car, and it's definitely not slow to 60. I have a video that I never posted. I don't ever really post my race videos, but I did go off the line with my father's S4, and he obviously beat me, but he left it in normal and let me get the hit, and it took him until about 80 miles an hour to pass me. But I don't know if you know anything about Audis. If it's not in dynamic, it's not nearly as fast. So yeah, I on a good day, this will do probably 0 to 60 under 5 seconds. I don't know the exact number. That's more than likely just all because of tire, which I strongly recommend you do. I have a 19 by 8.5 ET45. The tire itself is a 245/35, 19 obviously, and insane the difference. It's not even, can't even overstate it or understate it. It's like getting a new car. Just looking for a spot that I can just chill at. One thing I didn't mention is something did happen to my car, unfortunately. I don't know, I'll go there. Unfortunately, it was my own fault. I had been driving when there was a storm going on, and I just got into the beginning of a flood area, and I wasn't really aware. And there's a blind corner when you turn, kind of like this, a lot steeper than that. But as soon as I turned the corner, thankfully I was slowing down, I was able to stop in time to not destroy my car, because pretty much water came up to around the top of the wheel well, and water splashed into my headlights. So the car is fine, but the headlights have yet to been dried out. They still have moisture in them. I don't know if it's because of the weather, but yeah, can't shake it. I don't know why. they just won't go back to normal. Cut from the traction. Good brakes. That's another thing. The Golf R brakes on all of the GTI GLI, they're really good. I've never been to the track with this car, so keep in mind everything I'm talking about is street based. I really don't see the point in bringing this street oriented vehicle to a track. I definitely want to go to a track, I just don't see the need on this type of car. But for the street, the brakes are amazing, handling's amazing, the power's amazing. I couldn't be more happy. And we're about to go into this parking lot over here, and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. Rotiform RSEs and my headlights, unfortunately. As you can see, I don't know if that's ever gonna get fixed. I think it probably will go away. It's just right now it's so humid, it's not getting shaken. But yeah, you can see the drop, the nice wheels, AW exhaust, critical aero design. I got that wrapped as well. I used badge skins to tint this, and I also wrapped the B and the C pillar. 100% recommend doing that. It's a huge difference visually, that is. And yeah, this is the intake. Pretty nice. It's dirty under here. Yeah, I just have the intake with the inlet pipe, which you can't really tell. Nothing too interesting under the hood. It is a stock car, technically just has a tune. But yeah, overall I would say if you're looking to get a GLI, expect comfort mixed with performance. Has more of that Audi mentality, but it's still extremely capable. And if you are someone like me who likes to tune their car, you're gonna have a field day, because I'm only on stage 1 and I did minimal mods and it's amazing. I know there's people who have way more work done, way faster cars, and I'm sure it's hilarious to see people's faces when they lose to a Jetta. I mean, I already beat a lot of people and they either get mad or they don't believe me when I tell them it's just stage 1. That is so common. They never believe that it's just a stage 1 car. Even when my father was without his JB4 on his S4, I was pulling on him about 2-3 cars. Now I can't hang with him. He's JB4, B9 S4, the V6 turbo. You're not gonna beat that. At least not with a stage 1 tune. But yeah, really happy with the car. If you guys know me though, I am going to be parting it out soon. I am getting the new Mark 8 Golf R when it arrives. I'm just waiting for it to arrive at my dealer pretty much. He said October, November it should be there. Mid 4th quarter. If you do want to get one, you can let me know. I could try to get you one. It's going to be limited, but you know, I could try for you. I'm definitely getting one, and the part out will come soon. That's why I wanted to make this video before I did so. I didn't want to not do a video with this one specifically, because I kind of would feel bad. But with my first video, I wanted to see how it felt to really make a video. It's just talking basically, but yeah guys, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be posting a couple other videos soon. I'm gonna do some more on pretty much every new car that I have on my lot, but if you guys got cars that you want me to take a look at, I'm more than happy to take a look at it. Yeah, thanks guys, see you soon.